So here we are, main event of the year. A show where I can say whatever I want about whoever I want, and you can only just sit there and listen. So if it pertains to you, then that's all well and good for me. Because I'm not on this show to be all happy and go lucky and this is going to be very nice and enjoyable. No, this show is to make those who have hurt me and upset me and pissed me off. It's time for you all to feel my pain. And I'm not going to cut any corners in this. There's been instances where I've been dealt the short end of the stick on one too many of an occasion. And it seems to me that the only people that actually get the better of the deals are the ones that are too lazy to do their own damn work. I have to sit there and have to pick up the pieces every single chance I get. And what do I get in return for it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So sure, you guys could just sit there and parade around in all of your nice little $400 suits and $1,500 shoes. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me because the fact of the matter is that you are cheating us out of anything that we can get in our lives. And that right there really takes the cake. I live off of paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. And granted, my life is what it is. It's my life. The decisions I make in my life are mine alone. Whether I want to save my money for bigger and better things in the future, or whether I have a family to support, that's a decision that I make. I don't sit there and tell you how to live your life and tell you how to make decisions, do I? No. I only can give you the support that you need so that you can enjoy your life the way you want to live it. And don't sit there and say that, oh, you're doing this and you're doing that to strain around or to go around all these other situations. Listen to yourself and how you're talking. First off, the only person that has the choice to live my life is me. Secondly, put yourself in my shoes for about a day, and you can see exactly what I go through. I don't sit here and parade around every little thing that goes on in my life. I don't sit there and I'm not on the computer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I actually have a life that I live, and I have a job that I do my damnedest to make sure that I get it done. Yeah, granted, I may not see everybody as much as I used to. But you know what? It's called the life. You have to learn how to live it. I've busted my ass this past couple years to get where I am today. And now I'm on the verge of doing something even greater in my life. And I want people out there to be supportive of me and to be happy for me. But no, there's always that one person that wants to be an asshole about it and makes excuses as to why I'm going to sit here and just waste my time in my life. So let me get this straight. I can go out here and make a little bit over $9, $10 an hour, sometimes maybe even $11 an hour, work my job, work 40 hours a week, get a decent sized paycheck, take care of all my bills, take care of my family, still have money left over to save for bigger and better things, and yet at the end of the day, you still want to think I'm making an excuse. That's not the way that my life works. That's not the way life works, period. You are a grown-ass man, and you make your decisions. I understand what I go through. I understand what everyone else around me goes through. The only problem is that some people just don't understand the way I do things. I'm not going to go everywhere. I'm not going to do everything that people want me to do. If you have your own agenda, then follow it. I'm not going to sit here and follow your agenda. I'm going to follow my agenda. And if you don't like the way that I do things in my life, then don't waste my time. Seriously, do not waste my time. Family always comes first in my book. Always. Family comes first, and priorities are just right behind them. Family, priorities, then activities. So if you could sit there and say that I'm going to make a decision and say, okay, I'm not doing this or I'm not going to do that because I have priorities that need to be met first. You want to get upset with me? You want to get mad? There's a reason why sometimes I just don't feel like talking. Because the last thing I need on my plate of agendas and my plate of stress is another helping of it. There's nothing that people can say to me or people that could do to me to make you believe that I'm doing what's right for me and I'm doing what's right for my life. Okay? Let me break this down for you guys. Let me give you an example. I was out of work for an entire year. Out of work. I had nothing going for me that entire year, but that did not stop me from trying to find other ways or other jobs where I can get myself back to where I was. It took me almost 4 years of work, day in, day out, blood, sweat, tears, injury upon injury upon injury. I am suffering from injuries right now that people don't know about. And I don't want them to know about it because it's not their business. It's my personal business. If I want you to know where I'm hurting at, then I will tell you. So if you guys really want to know, I have a neck, I have a shoulder injury, I have a knee injury. And I'm probably suffering from a muscle spasm. And due to stress and everything like that, my hair, I'm losing my hair at 30 years old. Okay? So if you really want to sit there and say, oh my God, you're losing your hair because you're balding, you know why? Because stress is a major factor of it, and I'm sick and tired of people adding to that stress. It's bad enough I get enough stress from work as it is, you know. But you know what? The stress I got from work got me to where I am today. I am the longest tenured employee at my job right now. You think I'm just going to let that go and throw it all away? No. You know why? Because I'm doing what I am paid to do, my job. Unlike some people who just want to sit around all day waiting for, I don't know, somebody to come home so they can get around places. Look, I have a car. I can get around now. The only reason I choose not to get around as much as I used to when I was riding bikes everywhere is because I've actually grown up to be an adult. I've grown up to be a man, and quite frankly, I've grown up to be a father. All right? Now look, I got into a relationship early this year. I've been in it for 9 months going. Almost 9 months. All right? With my relationship came a 2-year-old son. A son that I took in as my own. I'm doing the same thing that my dad did when I was 2 years old. If you guys want to know, the story, guess what? My real father left after I was 6 months old. There it is. I'm telling the world now. You know why? Because my father was a deadbeat. Would I rather see him in the future again? Maybe, maybe not. But that's a decision that I have to make for myself. Now, when I got into my relationship, I knew that she had a son. I knew. And quite frankly, I'm the only person he knows since I first met him. So technically, he thinks I'm his dad. Well, guess what? I've learned to grow, love, and respect this kid like he was my own son. So if you guys have to understand that, I'm a family man now. And you have to realize that I can't do everything like I wanted to back in the day because I have not only my immediate family to take care of, but I also have a family of my own that I have to love and support every single day. And you guys out there that have kids, that live a life with your family, you understand where I'm coming from on this. Now, if you don't like that, then that's a problem that you have to figure out for yourself. And if you've really got a problem with me and the fact that I have a family now that I'm helping to raise and I'm taking care of for my own self, then you could just go to hell. Because I'm taking my responsibilities like a man should. There are very few of us out there that are actually willing to stand up for what they believe in. Damn it, I believe in this family. I believe in what I'm doing for this family. And if I ever have time to go out, then I will let my family know. Don't sit there and say that because I got a family now, don't sit there and say that I'm tied down. Or better yet, don't sit there and say that I'm locked up because I'm not. I have my decisions that I make. Okay? You can say whatever you want. You can badmouth it however you feel like it. But at the end of the day, I'm the bigger man, and I'm going to step up front. This year, I told everybody at the beginning that I was going to shock the world and expect the unexpected. By the end of the year, everybody was going to know who I am. After this video, now you know. Pipebomb.